The collar with no dog. I found the collar early in the morning, when the city was still half asleep, and the sky hadn't fully chosen its color yet. It was lying near a bus stop right beside a crack in the pavement. Red. Faded. Empty. No dog. No name tag. Just a small metal ring that made a quiet sound when the wind touched it. People walked past without looking down. Some stepped over it. Others around it. I stopped. I don't know why. Maybe because it looked like it had been waiting. Or maybe because empty things always ask louder questions. When I picked it up, I expected it to feel light. It didn't. It felt like holding something that once had a heartbeat attached to it. I slipped it into my pocket and carried it home. That evening, I washed the collar carefully in the sink. The water turned cloudy as days of dust disappeared. The red color slowly returned, brighter than I expected, like it hadn't given up yet. I dried it and placed it on my table. For days, it stayed there. And slowly, without meaning to, I began to think about the dog. I imagined the way it might have pulled on the leash, the way it probably waited by the door at the same time every day, the way dogs trust without asking for proof. A week passed. Then I started noticing things I had never noticed before. An old man still opening his gate every evening, then closing it quietly. A woman at the park sitting on the same bench, holding nothing in her hands. A child calling a name into the air, pretending it was a game when no one came. Loss was everywhere. It just didn't make noise. That's when I realized something. The collar wasn't lost. The dog was gone. And the love had nowhere to rest. So one morning, I took the collar back to where I had found it. Near the bus stop was a small tree. Not tall. Not special. Just strong enough to keep standing. I tied the collar gently around one of its branches. Under it, I left a small note. For those still waiting. I didn't expect anyone to respond. But the next day, another note appeared. He used to sit right here. Then another. She followed me everywhere. I still look for her. More days passed. The tree became something people stopped at. Some stood quietly. Some touched the collar like it could feel them. It wasn't sad. It was soft. Like shared understanding without explanation. Months later, I returned on another quiet morning. The collar was gone. For a moment, my heart dropped. Then I saw what had replaced it. A photo taped gently to the tree. A dog. Older now. A little gray around the face. Sitting calmly beside someone whose face wasn't shown. Around the dog's neck was a new collar. Below the photo were handwritten words. Love doesn't disappear. It just learns where to stay. I stood there longer than I needed to. The tree still held the notes. The space still held meaning. And I understood something that felt like peace. Some things don't need to return to be found. Some love stays, even when the collar is empty. And sometimes, that's enough.